All right, guys, this is another Iron Publications video. Now, we have a platform we starting up, Worldwide Sports Fan Smack Talk, so we'll have more of these sports videos over there. But we're just going to go ahead and do a little feature video on Floyd Mayweather, um, one of the greatest fighters of all time. 52-0. I believe that's correct, but 52 or 151-0, something like that. So we're just going to throw a little video up here for Floyd Mayweather. Again, this will be I Am Business Floyd Mayweather segment here. Again, we're just featuring great talent, great ways that I am expressed I am self on this planet. I am expressed I am self as a great boxer, Floyd Mayweather. I'm bringing a different type of awareness and touch to I am. Non-traditional, non-religious. And again, I say I'm not a minister, not a pastor, or anything like that, because I just like to have what I'm doing with this channel is like showing how I am is servicing I am through, through other ideas like someone's wonderful business service. Like we got the Bangkok, Thailand cooking on street cooking and how beings go enjoy that. That's I am enjoying the great food that I am is cooking as the wonderful cooks in Bangkok, Thailand. Then we got the juice heads at Speakeasy Gym. We're gonna also do marketing for Speakeasy Gym. So I'm just basically bringing an awareness to show you how we are all enjoying this wonderful being called I Am as our lives and services to each other as great businesses. And in this case, I Am manifest I Am self as Floyd Mayweather, a great boxer. And we just saw a video of Mike Tyson, so we're gonna do a video of Floyd Mayweather. And again, like I said, if you have a business, get in touch with us. I am through our I Am Publications Marketing email address, which is iampublicationsmarketing1323@gmail.com. Send us a video of your business. We'll discuss a marketing package for you. You get 1,000 flyers thrown a month. You get online marketing, and you get local distribution of your flyers. Even if you're not in the city of LA, and someone can go to your site and order products and have them drop shipped, you still got business working for you here in Los Angeles. 1,000 flyers being distributed every month. That's 250 a week. So at the end of 2 months, you got 2,000 more beings that looked at your commercial on paper, and the possibility of getting them as customers and ordering is there because they have your information. So get in touch with us and discuss our marketing package that we can set up for you at I Am Publications here. This wonderful channel marketing different businesses and showing the powerful way that I Am is servicing I Am in many ways. And again, for the marketing packages, you would go to iampublicationsmarketing1323@gmail.com. And when you're there, when you come to our channel, you're going to also notice that we have these I Amology joyful, happy, fun, non-traditional, non-religious conversations about the I am you are and the I am that we all are and how we service and bless each other. And again, with no religious term, just having fun conversations. Boom, boom. Just like how Floyd Mayweather talk about his boxing. We keeping everything real, conversational, no churchy stuff. I'm not a minister. I'm not a deacon. I'm not a pastor. I'm not coming off with those tones. Just having regular conversation and creating awareness how I am is servicing and blessing I am as all of us through many different talents like Floyd Mayweather, a boxer, Denzel Washington, an actor, Will Smith, an actor. Many blessings to Will Smith and Chris Rock. So that's what we're doing here at I Am Publication. We're showing how I Am is really just being I Am without the preconceived notion that you have to be religious and spiritual and all that. Just making a real cool, bringing a real cool touch to this. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and enjoy a little bit of Floyd Mayweather's video. And this is a long video. We're just going to get some of the video. But you'll see this video on our Worldwide Sports Fan Smack Talk channel, because Floyd Mayweather is one of the best smack talkers, and at that place it's friendly smack talk. Fans able to talk smack to each other, and Floyd Mayweather did that best, but he's never offensive. He just really spoke confidently on his greatness, which we all got a chance to enjoy. I thank you, Floyd Mayweather. We thank you at I Am Publications, and you're an awesome boxer, man. Like I say, if Floyd Mayweather fought Sugar Ray Leonard, Thomas Hearns, Marvin Hagler, and Roberto Duran, great fighters, 4 kings, I believe that Floyd Mayweather would find a way to come out victorious over all 4 of them, and those are outstanding boxers. And the reason why I say that, look at his record. He's 52-0. This man knows how to win. He will find a way to win against any boxer he faces. So this is Floyd Mayweather. We're going to go ahead and run this video, guys. Enjoy. We're going to get part of this because this is a 3-hour and 15-minute segment. We're just going to grab some of this, but then you'll be able to see the whole video on our new platform called Worldwide Sports Fan Smack Talk, which you have to join, get a page. And you'll be able to communicate with even people like Floyd Mayweather. You have a page and be able to communicate with him. You'll be able to talk smack with other fans, friendly smack now. And talk about your favorite teams in every sport, favorite athletes, etc. So we're going to go ahead and let this rock and roll and listen to what Floyd Mayweather says at the top.
It's not just the intelligence, it's the sharp mind. It's the good. And my dream was to be the best. It's not just the intelligence, it's the sharp mind. It's the good chin. It's a tremendous heart. When it comes down to boxing, I'm the best at this.
Hey, Moses.
All my life, man, my whole life, everybody around me was boxing. I come from a fighting family.
The Mayweather family included a father and an uncle who were both fighters. The younger one, Roger Mayweather, was the most successful, winning titles in 2 weights.
And the boos you hear in the arena greet the entrance of the man whom Mexicans see as the Mexican assassin, a man who's built much of his career by knocking off Mexican fighters, Roger Mayweather.
Roger had even fought a young Pernell Whitaker before Pernell was a champion, eventually losing whilst taking Pernell the full distance. His father, Floyd Mayweather Sr., was a respected fighter and had once fought the young Sugar Ray Leonard early on in Ray's career. Before going on to greatness, Ray Leonard won the match after the two battled it out in a grueling 10-round fight. But for Floyd Sr., his career was tragically cut short after a family shooting at the Mayweather home. Floyd's father was shot in the leg by his mother's brother when Floyd was just 1 year old, and at the time, his father was holding him in his arms, trying to discourage the shooter from fatally aiming at the chest.
It was really a roller coaster ride, you know. People kind of know the background of Floyd Mayweather. You know, I stayed in Jersey. I lived with my mother, and 7 of us lived in a 1-bedroom. You know, at one particular time, my mother was on drugs. My dad been shot by my mother's brother. Sometimes I would stay with my grandmother. Of course, she was cleaning up offices and cleaning up hotel rooms. My dad, of course, he hustled, in the inner city. Eventually, I moved back to Grand Rapids, Michigan with my father. I asked my mother, can she move back also? And she eventually moved back to Grand Rapids, Michigan. And I was happy when she moved back, but she was back on drugs. I seen my dad sell my mother drugs. Just those are the things that I went through in life.
Not only was it a tough life, but it was also tough love.
My father, anything, my father would beat me for anything I done. I don't care if it was. I may not even done it. My dad was real hard on me, I couldn't make no mistakes. If I make a mistake, my dad, kind of, cuss me out, slap me, check me.
And it was that tough love that translated into a tough training regime.
People say, his dad treated me like he was in a boot camp. You know what? Look at me today. Believe it or not, I started training my son when he was a baby, right in the crib. I took his hand and started doing that. Pretty soon, my son started doing that on his own. I couldn't believe it. I used to go to the gym, stand on the chair and hit the speed bag. And, After hitting the speed bag for a few years, I got good at it. So when I was 4 years old, I know how to hit the speed bag like a professional.
Floyd's father began to coach his son day in and day out, and the youngster fell in love with the sport. As an amateur, Floyd accumulated an 84-6 record, and he won 3 national Golden Glove tournaments along the way. At just 10 years old, he was described as being able to do what 19-year-olds could do.
It felt good, but it was very hard. I was struggling to fight. First, I want to thank the good man upstairs for giving me this opportunity to win the national championship. And second of all, I want to thank my father.
Best in the Midwest, I must confess, for all the rest is no complaint.
How many claims have you done? 5 claims. And totaling how much?
Total about $500,000.
And what's the biggest claim you've gotten so far?
This one, not sure. It's 356,000.
356,000. How much was that? Was that a 30% deal or a 40% deal? So you have 40% of 368,000. That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
And so I calculate in my head about $150,000 on one deal. How many hours did you spend? Did you spend weeks and hours on it? How many hours did you spend altogether?
On this one, altogether, I don't want to count when I waited for it.
Not just the wait time, actually. Not just waiting for the check. It doesn't count when you're sitting in your living room waiting for the check to show up. That doesn't count.
I mean, under 20 hours.
So
Under 20 hours.
So if you spend 19 hours to make $150,000, that's pretty worthwhile.
It's unreal.
Yeah, it's
Unbelievable. Yeah. And
it's not like it's almost $10,000 an hour. It's a little less than that. I think you deserve that.
it's good. It's good. And, you know, I want to do more, of course. I'm excited. And that's my big picture is, you know, I have 7 siblings. I want to make sure I can help them each own a home.
I would think so. If you've done like $500,000, you've made somewhere between $150,000 and $200,000. It sounds like it sounds like not even the first year.
But the Mayweather world would be turned upside down as Floyd's father was convicted to 5 years on a drug charge.
I thought about my son a whole lot. I had to become a man at a young age, at 16. At 16, I had to provide for myself. Had to make a way for myself. When my dad went to prison, when I was 16, Don Hale brought me in and treated me like I was a son.
When Big Floyd's dad, went to prison, he sent little Floyd out to be with Roger in Las Vegas. After about 2 weeks, Roger couldn't handle it, and he sent him back to Grand Rapids. He was living with his grandmother, running the streets, wasn't in the boxing gym. So I got with Floyd. He called me the following week. The next day, Floyd was actually staying at our house and ended up living with us, and I started taking him to the boxing gym. And it was I was not a trainer, didn't claim to be, still don't claim to be, but I got Floyd in shape, and he went to the National Golden Gloves in March. That was in January. In March, he wins the National Golden Gloves, got fighter of the tournament, and I started working with Floyd. The thing about Floyd is he was so focused on boxing at that point. He knew what he wanted to do, and he was going to do whatever it took to do it. And whenever he would go into the ring, he wanted to make sure that he was in the best shape that he could possibly be in. He had a competitive spirit about him that was different than any other fighter I ever worked with. He was easier to get to train than any other fighter I ever worked with. With Floyd, I can remember being in the gym with him, and Carlos Navarro was the #1 ranked 119-pounder. And I'd say, well, Navarro went 12 today. Well, I'm 113. He was very, very focused that way. Floyd wanted the best of everything. Whenever the new Jordan shoes came out, we'd have to wait till midnight so he could get them.
When Don Hale brought me in, it motivated me to want to buy a house like that, to want to put my mother in a big house.
And it was around this time that Floyd got real evidence that he could be great after sparring with older boxing pros that Don Hale managed. And as a teenager, he got the better of them.
This one I knew I was I can handle the pros, because I was beating every pro. At 17, I was beating every pro in my gym. Well, I was boxing Frankie Randall before he fought Chavez, and he's the first guy to ever beat Julio Cesar Chavez. I took it easy on him, even though I knew I could have got the best of him. But I never wanted to. I didn't want to give him my best because I didn't want to lose my friendship with him. They see me, I boxed, so that's when they said, we're going to talk about Pernell when you come back the next day.
Pernell Whitaker was the defensive genius who had also schooled the great Julio Cesar Chavez.
It was good work for both of us. That's all I say. See, by the time I was 17, I had already been around the world. Man.
In 1996, Floyd Mayweather competed as a featherweight in the Atlanta Olympics. This was Floyd's chance to perform for a global audience, and if he could win it, he could guarantee himself the flying start to his pro career. Floyd steamrolled through the first round, winning by an impressive 10-1 margin. The second round was also a landslide, and Mayweather scored 16 to just 3 from his opponent. In the quarterfinals, he became the first American in 20 years to defeat a Cuban. He won by just 1 point to advance to the next round. And all seemed well in the semi-finals, as Mayweather boxed brilliantly against the Bulgarian Todorov. But all of a sudden, his Olympic dreams met an unfortunate end when the judges didn't announce Mayweather as the winner. The robbery was so bad that even the shocked referee had preeminently raised Mayweather's hand.
They need to get rid of the whole system and get a new establishment to control amateur boxing. We all know I got ripped off, I gotta live with it, I'm just gonna, take my bronze medal, and go home, it's time for me to turn professional, I can't deal with this amateur boxing anymore.
Anybody with one eye at 90 years old can tell me that Floyd Mayweather didn't score at least 40 blows in those 3 rounds. Floyd Mayweather won that bout. May 2nd, he should have a gold medal hanging in his corner, but he didn't get it.
I think that, I don't really want to say I won a bronze medal. I think it's best to say I received a bronze medal because you can't win a bronze.
Wow, man.
5 words that you start to say wrong before total memory loss. Most people rely on meds or challenging brain exercises because they've been led to believe memory loss is progressive, even though new studies are showing this to be entirely false. So if you or someone you care about is struggling with brain fog, forgetfulness, dementia, or if memory loss runs in your family, then you must keep watching to find out the truth. An award-winning doctor has just revealed the true cause of losing your mental acuity, and it has absolutely nothing to do with your brain or genes, but instead, it goes much deeper into a little-known solute carb stored in your brain cells. He couldn't believe his eyes when he saw a patient's brain networks covered in sugar crystals, breaking one after the other. His intense research shows that your memory deterioration could progress rapidly with each week, because meds don't do a thing to protect your brain from this dangerous carb. And this is exactly what the memory industry depends on. Through years of testing, this doctor discovered a bizarre way to stop the mental decline and rejuvenate brain cells from within. A clinically proven morning method that you can start today, no matter if you've been struggling with forgetfulness for 2 months, 2 years, or 2 decades. This remarkable solution takes only 8 seconds to do from the comfort of home and gets to work to reset your neuro connections in no time. All without the need for meds, difficult brain exercises, or endless doctor visits. And it works for all types of memory problems, whether you are simply forgetting where you put the keys, being unable to recognize the faces of people you care about, or worse. So drop what you're doing and tap the blue button on your screen to watch a quick, free eye-opening video. You'll see how more than 97,000 people are already doing it, and not only have they been able to eliminate all signs of short-term memory loss, most have thrown their prescriptions away and are also reporting improved focus and fewer mood swings. Imagine sharing memories with your grandchildren, remembering what you need to do for the day, or no longer jumbling words in conversation. And best of all, enjoying golden years among family, not in a home. It's so remarkable that the greedy memory industry executives are doing everything in their power to have this information buried, to keep you buying new prescriptions every year and safeguard their billions in revenue. So while you still can, tap the blue button and see how to do this bizarre method today and end memory concerns, while fortifying your brain to enjoy life to the fullest again. Watch it now while it is still available. Take action now.
Energy, the world's greatest prize. Since 2006, I've been advising individual, self-directed investors
In a bronze if you lost.
And with that, Floyd vowed to never again taste defeat. A few months after receiving his bronze medal, Floyd turned pro in October of '96 and got off to a wonderful start against Roberto Apodaca.
Making his professional debut, introducing Pretty Boy Floyd Mayweather.
Playing it all the time. Good luck to both of you. Just love.
Mayweather showed great power, destroying his fellow debutant in 2 rounds with punishing blows to the body.
Doubles up. Took a left touch to Apodaca. And he hits him with a right. And Apodaca, just a matter of time. You were able to work the body exceptionally well during the course of this bout.
Yes, because you know Mexicans are known for taking good headshots, so you know I had to go to the body tonight. First of all, I'd like to thank God for this opportunity to come out here and do what I had to do tonight, and I also like to thank my dad and my Uncle Jeff and Roger, for being behind me and helping me while my dad's gone right now.
Going very well, but there's like a little more things he can do, but as he get to be fighting more often, it's going to come to him naturally.
The Olympic robbery had also robbed Mayweather of the money a gold medalist could earn, which would cause problems later.
Young Mayweather is getting $7,500 for this, his 3rd professional fight. Promoter Bob Arum told me that the difference between the bronze that he won and the gold that De La Hoya won is that De La Hoya was already making $50,000 at this young stage of his career.
But for now, it was time to focus on the fighting, and that he did.
Fought tougher pros, tougher fighters in the amateurs than Cooper is.
And referee Mitch Alpert in this fight. Big left by Mayweather.
Mayweather racked up 13 knockouts in 17 straight wins, and he was doing it in style too, giving us an early taste of the personality he would become famous for.
This one's scheduled for 6. Down goes Keeper. And Mayweather comes back with rights, and Keeper will go down, and that's it.
Keeper is hurt.
And a couple of lefts, one of them to the body, and a short left hand landed inside. He is doing some damage right now. Left hook lands, Leija stunned again. And he can stop it any time. And Jerry McKenzie's going to stop it right there. After the 4th knockdown of the fight, abundantly clear evidence that Louis Leija could not defend himself against Floyd Mayweather's onslaught.
Too much speed, too much power.
By now, Mayweather's father had gotten out of prison and rejoined the team.
The corner of Floyd Mayweather, his dad.
I feel good, Daddy. Relax, man. Go on, take care of your business. You beat the guy, you gonna stop it. Okay.
Floyd Sr. came back right in time. After only 2 years of fighting, Mayweather got his title shot.
I just want to thank Todd Ray, Bob Arum, and Todd DeBuff, for giving me the opportunity to fight for the world title October 30th against Janira Hernandez. A lot of guys out there want to say that I don't deserve a title, but I'm not ducking and dodging nobody at the 130-pound weight class. I'm willing to fight everybody and all comers. I just feel I'm going to get a victory. I can't predict which way and how I'm going to do it, but I do feel that I'm going to get a victory against Janira Hernandez. But I think it's going to be a good, tough fight. He's a very tough guy and a game opponent.
It wasn't too long ago that the champion Genaro Hernandez had been his idol in the past.
Because I used to lay in the bed, like I said, it was so crazy. I used to lay in the bed at night, and my room got posters all around. I got posters all around my bedroom of all fighters. The fighter that I had right above me was Gennaro Hernandez, and I used to watch him fight. I used to watch him fight at the Forum. I was like, he unbelievable. I said, no fighter will never beat him.
But that was exactly what Mayweather was aiming to do. Hernandez had been fighting for 12 years longer than Mayweather and had never been beaten at 130 pounds. Hernandez had grit and intelligence, and he had beaten the division's best. And if Mayweather was to beat him, it would require Floyd to be at his best. Floyd was the first Olympian from the '96 Games to fight for a title.
Obey my commands. I want a good, clean fight. Touch gloves, let's go to work.
Right from the start of the fight, Mayweather grabbed the opportunity with both fists.
But as you get closer, it disappears.
Now, hard right hand by Floyd. Went down. You can see Hernandez's lead foot is.
So far, young Mayweather is simply beating Hernandez to the punch.
No one in the division had even come close to this type of performance against Hernandez.
One of the rising training talents.
So far, the rounds have not been close. Mayweather is winning them all in the view of most of us.
That's why I say he's the best natural fighter around, because that's what you want to do. Make him exercise that side of his body that he doesn't train.
And Hernandez has backed up against the ropes, just as Floyd told us he would. And Floyd going to work. Hand lands for Hernandez. Floyd comes back with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6-punch combination.
And this guy's hitting him.
And that's when it's the corner's job to show that right.
That's right.
And Rudy is going to turn to referee Canadian.
After 8 rounds of brutality, Hernandez's corner waved the white flag and the tears of joy flowed from Floyd.
A proper show of respect for a great champion who was beaten by a younger, better fighter tonight. Gennaro Hernandez congratulates the new champ.
What did you see in him that told you that somebody with his few professional fights could do this to you as an experienced veteran champion?
I try to give it my best, but he's just too quick, A true champion. You're a true champion. And you'll be a champion for a long time.
Hello, this is Bob Diamond announcing our Overages Acceleration live event. And as a member of our Overages group, you are invited. We're going to spend 4 powerful days together where my team and I will show you how to kick your overages business into high gear so you can make more money in less time. It's a workshop where you'll learn the most effective way by actually doing the business under the guidance of my team and I. And we're pulling out all the stops to make sure you learn the business, have experience doing the business, and leave the event ready to recover money. Here's just a taste of what you'll be covering as we accelerate your overages business into high gear. First, we're going to give you the latest information on the best states to do business in. And we're also going to give you 2 additional states that are not in the easy guide and not in the course, but with a little extra training, I can show you how to do them. So you'll walk out of this event being able to do 2 new states that is not in the regular course. And that's not all. We'll teach you our latest discoveries and advanced people finding so you can find more claimants, especially important when the claims are large and you don't want to miss out. We're going to show you powerful new marketing tools and techniques to help you get more claimants to contact you, asking you to claim their overages. I'll share my advanced persuasion techniques, including neurolinguistic programming, that's NLP, that'll get more claimants to sign up to work with you. We'll also give you a powerful sales script that we paid a blue chip persuasion expert $10,000 to write. That's right, I actually wrote a check for $10,000 for the script. And I'm going to give you that as a gift just for coming to the event. The tools we'll cover include the basics, but they go far beyond. I'll be
Be the best, you got to beat the best. They said Hernandez was the best. I fought him, I was victorious. Now they say Angel Man Freddy's the best. No, I'm fighting him, and with God on my side, I'll be victorious the second time.
So it was on to the next, and Mayweather defended his title against the highly rated Angel Man Freddy, scoring an impressive second-round stoppage.
The top stuns Manfredi.
He's not confused at all. He's just boxing, keeping Manfredi out of the ear so he can see Manfredi.
Manfredi in trouble as Mayweather pounds away. Manfredi almost went down. He won't take a knee, but he isn't throwing back. Mayweather pounding, and this one's gonna be stopped too.
I use body in my shots. That's why Janelle Hernandez quit. I mean, people say, why did Hernandez quit? It don't look like Mayweather punch hard. If you're not in there, you wouldn't know.
In just 3 years of pro fighting, Mayweather worked his way up to number 2 ranked fighter in the world, an astonishing feat considering the time frame. However, despite his high ranking, this didn't exactly translate into big paydays, and this led to tensions with the televising company HBO and his promotional company Top Rank. It was promotional stablemate Oscar De La Hoya who was getting the big bucks. De La Hoya was receiving around $10 to $15 million a fight, whilst Mayweather had just been offered a $12.5 million contract for 7 fights. Mayweather infamously labeled the contract offer as slave wages, but HBO's executives and promoter Bob Arum disagreed. They felt that Mayweather had an inflated perception of his value.
All right, guys, so we're going to wrap this video up. Thank you all for tuning in to I Am Publications, enjoying a little bit of footage on Mayweather. Again, you'll see the full video at Worldwide Sports Fan Smack Talk. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so that you can get all notifications of our new videos. Hit the like button and just leave good comments because we're here making sure that you are entertained and creating an awareness of I Am like never before in a very joyful, happy, fun, non-traditional or non-religious way, and just really enjoying the life that we are, and just increasing the awareness that, hey, I am you and you are I am, and in good ways now, and that when we respect the I Am that we